Hey everyone, I'm Megan Urich, the APTA Minnesota chapter president. My daughter Izzy gave me a summer cold, so I'm sorry I sound a little funny for this August message. We had a lot of fun events in July, especially in Washington, D.C. One of them was the Leadership Congress. This is where leaders from all across the country get together, and it was especially fun to meet up with all of the other chapter presidents who also work with our association management company, Liberty Square Group. One of the takeaways from Leadership Congress was APTA National talking about the priorities for the next strategic plan. And really, the big things to highlight are payment, membership value, and practice evolution. APTA Minnesota is working on our next strategic plan and we'll be finalizing that in January of 2026. So it's really helpful to have some guidance from National. We also had the House of Delegates when we were in DC, and we reviewed 41 motions. Our chief delegate, Jessica Feta, put together a really nice review document. I linked it below the video here, so if you want to read through that, it's a quick read, and then there are links if anything piques your interest that you can dive a little deeper on. While in DC, we also had our Capitol Hill Day. We had over 400 PTs, PTAs, and students that all got together to lobby for our profession. This year, we especially talked about Medicare payment reform, locum tenens, the SAFE Act pertaining to falls prevention, and pelvic health. And a huge shout out to Jackie Lotzik, our federal affairs liaison, for coordinating this day. While at the Capitol, I had the pleasure of getting to meet with Congresswoman Morrison in person to present her with the Friend of Physical Therapy Award. She was one of the authors and super helpful in getting us to pass our PT Compact bill. As a reminder, we did pass legislation for the compact, but we had to make an amendment per the trial lawyers for adding indemnity language. Because of that, the PT Compact Commission would not accept us into the compact at this point. So we are working really hard behind the scenes to figure out a way that we can hopefully become the 41st state to join. I just got word that the 40th state now has joined. So there's 40 states that are part of the PT Compact, and hoping Minnesota can be one of them soon. There was an award ceremony when we were out in DC, and APTA Minnesota had a great showing. First off, Kathleen Picard received the Catherine Worthingham Fellow of APTA Award, which is a huge honor. Our executive director, Jim Leahy, was elected into honorary membership in the APTA, and he gave a wonderful speech about APTA being family after about 30 years of involvement within this association. Holly Clinch received the Outstanding Physical Therapist Assistant Educator Award by APTA Geriatrics. And Craig Johnson is finishing up his term as director on the APTA National Board. So he was recognized and got to say some words as well. Moving back to local things, we have the coordinating council meeting in August. It's going to be on Tuesday, August 19th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. This is virtual and it's for all of the committee co-chairs and board members to get together and really collaborate, talk about our goals for the next few years and see how we can work together to utilize our resources wisely. And then don't forget that the Curiosity Conference is only a month away now. This is an exciting opportunity to not only get 7.5 CEs, but also support the Minnesota PT PAC. So you hit two birds with one stone. It's taking place on Saturday, September 6th in Bloomington. And I linked the registration for this below. So I would make sure to register for that soon. And then also next month is our APTA Minnesota Move and Groove 5K. It's going to be Sunday, September 28th. My husband and I just registered and we're going to run with our 1.5-year-old in the stroller. So I'm hoping that a lot of you will register as well. Fun to see a lot of you in person this fall.